do for you?
Man, is it early.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back. Let's
Yes.
start filming this.
Okay, sounds great.
And what's today's topic?
Joe, I have been zinking. Okay, I have been doing a lot of research, and as we're all aware right now, there's a couple of things that have come up in the last week. Number one, the issue about the fact that there's comorbidities going on, that the majority of the population that are not surviving the coronavirus have underlying health conditions. Now, the top two of those are type 2 diabetes and high blood pressure. Okay? So these are both things that occur based on lifestyle. So not choosing the right foods that have nutrients in them. And so I started thinking about it a little bit more because we know that, okay, you think about your body like having a battery of energy, right?
Right.
Okay, so when you're healthy,
Speaking of energy.
when we're healthy, it's like this battery is huge and it's filled to the top with energy. So anything comes in, our body can deal with it. Now, when you start to have problems in the body where it can't work the right way, the energy starts to decrease. And so you might have a little bit of energy, and then all of a sudden this bug comes in and your body says, I don't have the energy to fight this.
Right.
Okay? So now they're talking about this chloroquine, right? This medication. And they're using it off-label, which means that originally this drug was intended to treat malaria. So I started doing the research, like, okay, well, why? How did they go from malaria to this, right? Well, malaria is a mosquito, right? It brings this parasite, it comes into you, and then the parasite goes inside the cells, okay, and creates disruption. Okay, what does a virus do?
I was going to say that's a similar. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So the virus does the same thing, where the virus goes inside the cell.
So that was the trigger for this. Okay.
Why they would start thinking this way, right?
Okay.
So the virus goes inside the cell, and then it becomes a part of that DNA structure, right? So that when that cell reproduces, it reproduces the virus.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does chloroquine do? Okay. What it actually does is it forces zinc inside the cells because zinc is what blocks that ability of that cell to replicate.
Okay.
So zinc is the one that recognizes, whoa, we got something wrong going on here, and it stops the reproduction of that cell.
So quick question on that, because I was watching Dr. Oz this morning, very early before we get here for you guys, that these studies are actually, they believe that chloroquine, whatever it is, right, may actually stop the COVID-19 from taking place in the first place. So they're wanting to give it to the first responders and nurses and doctors and stuff. So,
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is. It's about, you want to do everything you can to protect yourself, okay? But here's the other thing, too. What about bringing some zinc into the body?
Right.
Okay? Because it's respecting that zinc is a trace mineral, which means it's in small amounts and we don't need a lot of it.
Okay.
But the biggest difference is you want to get it from God's pharmacy, from your foods, right?
Okay.
So zinc is actually found in
chocolate.
Yes.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
But it's got to be real chocolate. Okay, the cacao, all right?
Okay.
So you could do the dark chocolate bars, okay, but cacao chocolate is high. Now, when you process a food, you change its properties, okay? It's not as strong or high in nutrients, okay, as what nature created, okay? So you are better off looking for things that are as close to nature as possible.
So what should we be looking for with regards to zinc?
Okay, so with the zinc, you're looking at meat. Okay. Lamb being the highest in zinc.
Okay.
All right. And then they say seafood has some also, which is like oysters have the highest amount.
Okay.
And then we've got like chickpeas, so your hummus.
Okay.
All right.
That's high in zinc.
Yes, those are high in zinc. Almonds are high in zinc.
All right.
One of the highest seeds in zinc are pumpkin seeds.
I have a bag in my truck.
Right? Okay.
Nice.
But again, you want it as close to nature as possible to make sure, because even here it says it's got zinc right on the label. All right? And it says it provides 20% of the daily requirement. All right, now you don't need a lot of it, so you really want to be careful because you don't want to overdo the zinc also.
Okay.
Okay, because it's interesting because when you're low in zinc, guess what the symptoms are? Loss of appetite, loss of smell, loss of taste.
Okay.
Dry cough, nausea without vomiting, back pain. Does that sound familiar?
Right.
These are symptoms that are similar to the COVID.
Think of that.
Okay. Yeah. So we've been zinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. Okay, good.
Yeah. So those are different things where you will find the zinc in there. So God's Pharmacy, right? Bringing in the natural foods, and if you do get a supplement, the important thing is it's understanding that when they make a supplement, especially a mineral, you got to, when the mineral comes in, you got to tell it where to go in the body. So they attach it to an ion, all right?
Right.
So if you want to get the right forms, if you are going to order
I ain't
okay,
even going to
I'm
try
gonna
to pronounce
hold
that.
this, yeah, gluconate, picolinate,
God
acetate.
bless you.
Okay, so it's zinc gluconate, zinc picolinate, zinc acetate. These are the most bioavailable, which means that when these brands come in a supplement form, okay? So when you take these types of zinc, they're able to be used by the body more effectively.
Okay.
So you want to be careful because the one that is not readily absorbed is the zinc oxide.
Okay. Stay away from it.
Okay, so that's the one. So yeah, so basically, when you look at it, these are the ones that you want to get if you're going to buy them. But the best thing is God's Pharmacy. He knows what we needed. It's all over the place.
Well, there's our lesson for today and this week. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Linda. We'll see you next week.
Good job.